honest, I don't know what we're going to do tonight, but we're going to do something. I thought about, let's see, going back to the tune that kind of got us started with back on Cormier. Don't really know that, what the future of Cormier holds, but this tune could definitely go to, uh, well, go to legendary. Get ready for end game if there is an end game life to be had there. So anyway, let's jump into the game. There's not much in game news other than tomorrow we're looking at a downtime. So in case you didn't know, Wednesdays, that dreaded morning where, they make changes to the game and we got to update our clients after they're done. And well, there will be a downtime from 9 to 1. I don't know that there's, let's see. Well, let's just look and see. What do we got here? Downtime tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Time for weekly maintenance. Doesn't say anything about updates or anything like that, so maybe it'll be a short downtime. Who knows? Let's just hope it's over and done with as quickly as possible and the game has minimal interruptions, right? Well, we can dream, right? Okay. It'll be good. Yeah, yeah, we'll count on that. Some of those reboots or maintenance windows are better than others, right? But we'll take what we can get. Whatever it takes to keep the game going and keep it running as smoothly and wonderfully as possible. So here we are, JackDrag0n again on Cormier. I'm going to have to change something I already know. I'm going to have to change this because, well, I've got the wrong server name up here. I'm about to fix this with a item in StreamerBot. But until then, I have to do it the old-fashioned way, el manualoso. Okay. When last we were on JackDrag0n here on Cormier, see what had we done. Look at the old adventure log here and see what progress. Yeah. So we've done some epic elite at level 24, giant hold. That was about it. We're at level 28 now. Hey, kiddo. It's my moderator in transit tonight, so if we would say a little prayer for her safety and the safety of all the little pups that are in her care right now. Some of them not so little. They were just here. And when they're going outside through the sliding door, two of them could bowl you over. And I think of myself as a fairly sturdy person and don't stand a chance if two of them hit you just right. Okay. But yeah, they're driving across Texas. All right. Let's see here. Let's go get some ammo first. 1, 2, 3 bolts of ammo. Oh. Where's the lightning? Oh, no, sorry. I'm not the count, so I guess that doesn't count. And we're going to go to giant hole, get back on our horse, or actually we're back on our tiger. Remember? Because we got the tiger. Yep. Oh, no, don't run into the wall. Trying to show you off here, Strike a pose, yeah. Good kitty. Oh, well, that didn't help. Trying to remember. Oh, it's jump, yeah. Alt Z, get back on the cat. Oh, too soon. Too soon. There we go. Then we hit jump. Okay. Let's get those back because I'm going to need those. First lower deck. Know what I forgot to do today was actually do my golden roll, as I am a VIP on DDO. Well, I have a VIP subscription. Okay, it's different. All right. And we got stuff we can crunch. Let's do that. Because I want to pick up more stuff. And I got to make room for it. Refurbished necklace. Yeah. If it hasn't got a slot or it's for an augment. Legendary Etherband. Oh, that's next level. That'll definitely be better than what I got on. Diamond of Disabled Device 20. 32. That can go in the bank. Look at all these. Well. Nothing useful to me right now. So that can go in the bank. All right, let's put this in crafting storage. Let's see, we're not going to use that, so we can put that in here in the drinkables. Right there with the Yoo-Hoos and the Dr. Pepper Zeros. Wait, oh no, that's not, yeah. If only. If only. So we got this legendary lunar crescent. Well, it's a Kopesh. They need to come back and have some. It used to, there was, well, with the Chimera, I forget what it was, but if you wore the rune arm, Chimera's breath, I think, you got proficiency with the bastard sword. They need to have something like that where you can wield something and get proficiency with it at end game. You know, you have one of those weapons like, you know, the lunar crescent, and it itself would give you the proficiency with the Kopesh. That'd be cool. Of course, you know, people would be farming that out. They'd be dual wielding that, and because Kopesh has a really good, well, that's not how I remember. I remember the Kopesh having a, no, it's a heavy pick having a ×4, but ×3 with a critical range of 19 to 20. So 10% of the time you can score a critical hit. It's pretty good. All right, so let's put this in storage. Nope, not in drinkables. We're going to put this in, it says legendary, but it's not really legendary until you get to level 30. Let's see if there's anything in here that I missed at level 28 that I could be using right now. Shadowy Belt of Vertigo. Diversion. Mystic Diversion might be interesting, but Vertigo, I wonder if that's going to stack with the ability of the heavy crossbow to trip people. There's an experiment. Defensive Helm of Sheltering. No, because this is one I've been using because I need the Wisdom plus 10 because that affects my 2-hit and damage rolls. And anything else? Not particularly. The White Hood of Schemes. That's an unfortunate naming device there, in my opinion. But let's see that. To unmute the, no, it did not. Let's get some game sounds on here. So I was sitting there trying to make my tiger roar, and why is it not? There we go. Come on. What's going on here? I've got something in here muting my okay, let me fix something real quick, folks. I beg your patience. And we're going to unmute TDO AC. Okay. Now we're going to cut. So it does that and stays that way. So now, go over here. I can hear the tiger, right? He thinks so anyway. Well, give him a little volume boost. Sometimes when I fix things, they're not really fixed. That's why I'm the jackwagon of DDO and streaming. Okay. Gotta hydrate. Speaking of which, you know how a lot of streamers have those cool things in chat where you can tell them to hydrate or stretch or something like that? One day, if I can get to 50 50 followers, thank you those who have followed. I'm at 37 right now, I believe. Thank you so much for doing that. We'll make affiliate, and that'll make possible those channel point redeems. And I've got some fun ones in mind. So, not going to spoil anything, but you'll want to come around here and bug the JackDrag0n with the noisy and well, silly channel point redeems that we're going to put in place. Just need about 20 more followers, and we'll be there. 15. Yeah, 13, something like that. Math. Okay. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah. Let's go back to, if there's anything there. Nope. If I get to 29, I can start using that bad boy. That'll be useful. Until then, we got to get some experience points. So let's go do that. We got a destiny point I can use here. What's going to be good for causing more damage? Probably not that. That's heal amp. A little more fortification. Not mortification, fortification, yeah. So, it's not really a religious character. So, okay, let's see here. Let's do Audience with the Queen. Here we go. Go back to Giant Hold. And see if we can wrap all that up. Ooh. Should have been wearing a helmet for that. Come on. Alright. Back to pegging out my computer CPU for some reason. Well, I guess I can turn this off maybe. Had a little preview of myself going, and I really don't need that. Alright. Oh, sorry. Got distracted. Okay. So let's look at what we got here at Giant Hold. We got the Crucible. Feast or Famine. We can turn that in. Foundation of Discord. Go do that one. Join the... Okay, that's what I thought. I'd already joined the war here. Alright. Drasnok. I think we talked to Drasnok, didn't we? You Drasnok? No, you're not Drasnok. You look a lot like him, though. You're Drasnok. So the dragons, yeah. Okay. See, I thought that would... Okay. I offered. He didn't say anything. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, he's flashing like I should talk to him. Speak with worry. Alright, well, go do that. Let's go get this. Adrog. I think we already did that. Talk to him. Give me a list. I got the list. You got the list? I got the list. Alright. Nothing there. This, claim this one. Commendations. What do we got? Anything with slots? I don't think so. Not that I can use. Well, well, well. Chilled morning star. Sometimes that's really nice to wake up to. Chilled morning star. Oy. Okay, you're still flashing. You're still flashing from the last time we spoke. Well, this is going to be interesting. Okay. I did put a bunch of scripts into OBS this today, and I might have to pull some of them out. Good grief. Wonder if we can turn some of these off. Okay, we're going to disable that one. Glue. Remove glue. Sorry, folks, but if I don't unload this, we're not going to be able to do anything. Okay. And that one I found out I don't need at all. I don't need that one either. Yeah. Oh no, don't you crash. If I lose the stream, it's because I'm dealing with the scripts, so we'll see. There were a lot in this one, so maybe this is the one that's plugging it up. At one point I thought I wanted a clock, do a stopwatch kind of thing. Well, when you load this one particular script, it loads like 20 different stopwatch possibilities, and I'm just like, okay, that's too much. All right. Well, it took us down a little bit. Okay. Now, I think we can play. As they used to say on Hee Haw, we're going to play now. Talk to this guy. I go in.
We're going where to do what? That sounds amazing!
Now I'm getting echo. Wow. Let's just try that. Yep, still hear it. Okay. Is there anybody else to... Let's go out to Storm Eye. Sorry for that silliness, folks. You gotta fix it. Okay. We're in epic giant hold. Where on trivia tonight, I was really prepared with this one question about how many of the Storm Reaver and yeah. Oh, yeah, great. Hey, can you keep it relevant to the stream? Yeah. It's an inside joke, folks. In case you didn't know, Nonner Dragon is my lovely wife. Yeah. Goodness. It is eating you. You. Nope. Alright. Wasn't there something about game mode with this? How do we get you into game mode? I really don't want to do that. Oh, really? Don't want that. Alright, let's get rid of that. You would think. That's it. Turn that off. So I really don't need Bluetooth right now. You know, sometimes those communication things are horribly intrusive on your system. Oh, knocked him down. He was going to try and get back up again. It's really hard to keep him down. They get knocked down. And they get up again. And we're back on the Taiga. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Wait, is that the right? Yeah. You ever get turned around? Happened to me. Here we go. Racking up the Slayers. In Giant Hold. I don't have a Slayer pot going, so these are all 1 for 1. We'll keep it easy though. Starting to wonder, do I? Okay, we're at 28. Yeah, 28 is the last level to get full XP from Slayer accomplishments and explorers and rares in Giant Hold. So once we get to 29, we have to find something else to do. I have an idea. I think. Stormhorns. Stormhorn's one of my favorite sceneries in DDO. There we go. 25k. For the other races. Giant Hold. Oh yeah, he's up there. Up on the ridge. Evidently he was kind of gassy when he went down. Anybody here? Nope. Get this little encampment, and then we'll go and find the Aurum lair. And once you get a bunch of those in this something about that just brings them out finally. You the supply master? Are you the gatekeeper? You the key master? Serving Gozar the Gozarian. No. Good old Ghostbusters. Pretty sure we'll have something from there. Part of our channel redeems in the future. Got to keep the classics alive. I love how you just stand there and watch your buddy, you know, get mowed down by somebody shooting into the camp. That's the kind of camaraderie you're hoping for, you know? What a doofus, let himself get shot like that. You never see me get, ow! Are you hiding over there? Finishing a snack? What? Okay. I was looking for me Lucky Charms. Alright, so we were doing Epic Elite. I don't have a healer. Oh well. We'll give it a shot. We got our... That's Little Bear. There's Kitty. And here's Big Bear. Big Bear chase. Big Bear chase me. See how far we get. Is it reckless? Yeah. It's fun.
Cavernous tunnels converge with ancient ruins. Crystals dot the walls, illuminating your path while giving off a soft, low hum.
Dance. Dance, Concord dance. Alright, so everybody gather around. We'll heal everybody up. This is going to be interesting. Alright. Y'all park. Very hip music for this area. There's a trap. I sense a trap. Alright, so let's put on our search gear. I said let's put on our search gear. I don't know what you're sending. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Search. Let's just search. Looky. Not finding anything yet. And I don't remember exactly where all the traps are in here, but... Oh, there's our search item. There we go. Now we can put on our disable device stuff. Did I have that? Have anything there? Nope. Okay. Excuse me a second. Item slots. That is haggle. Oh no. Okay. Got rid of that. Hey guys, a little help. Thank you, Nonner Dragon. Wow, that's a lot of hit points. I'm gonna have to be careful because I got nobody to heal me except me. Okay. Nobody's really down on hit points, so we'll progress. It's fun when you can blind
The
them.
gentle current of water echoes from this well.
What do we drop? Cloak. Probably nothing I can use. The infight in this one, kind of interesting. So what was that? That was something about sonic resistance. Yeah, but I'm not putting that on. Oh, I need to go grab this out of my general. Oh, I can't. I'm full up. Oh, I can grab them out of here. Or into here. There we go. Commendations don't automatically go into your collectible bags when they're an end reward like that. So you have to manually put them there. So you guys are doing a good job of protecting me, but you have to do a better job of healing me. Okay, everybody on that guy.
That was fun. I look forward to working with you in the future.
Okay, why did you jump off? Yep, and that's what I was talking about.
Your poor friend. I hope they get better.
See if we can make it to... Oh gosh, no. I was way out of range of that. Okay. See if we can get Allie to... Oh. Get my stone. Gotcha. Okay, come on. No dallying. Oh, we made it to the shrine. Wow, everybody's making it. Nice job. Well, not everybody. Still down one cat. Crazy thing is we're all here. All right. Let's get these buffs up because we need every little edge we can get. Okay. I'm not... Yeah, that's a claw. Okay. How am I not hitting you? Okay. So now we just got that one red name back there. See if I can get, well, I'm not really. It's important. Oh, is he still frozen? Huh. How about that? That's crazy. Yeah, he was still frozen after all that time. Wow, I had him in the deep freeze. Around here somewhere. No, you don't get to go over there and rest. I'll tell you when you rest. Oh no. Okay. Just when you think you got things worked out. Why don't I just switch to something more?
That was fun. I look forward to working with you in the future.
Yeah. Hey, I don't remember. Oh, no. I didn't tell you guys to open anything. That's why. Why you do that? Why you do that? No, don't you go back in there, you goober. You got next to no hit points and you're gonna rush into enemy fire. I swear you're the brains of this operation. Okay. Stay put. We're going to try the slice of pie. Oh. One down. Take a chill pill. Here, some of you. Nope. Okay, good. Well, could have been worse. Hey, trap. He's a trap. Oh, that's why I'm not hitting them so hard. I had the wrong gear on. That's what I do. Okay. So got that. Yeah. Definitely got the wrong gear on. That's okay. Yay. Alright, let's put the right gear on. What a jackwagon. Dragon. What a JackDrag0n. Yeah. Gotcha. I don't know how you're taking damage. I wasn't even over there. I hadn't even shot in that direction yet. Did I knock him down? I did. Did we find the electric fence thing? That's all. So glad they put in range fencing in here. Duncan the Wayfarer. Hard to hit what you can't see, isn't it? Believe me, I know. Nope. Oh, get out of there.
The magic from the rune fades as Duncan the Wayfarer falls before you.
That's my fault. I set them over there, told them to stand still, you know. Okay, guys. Let's get y'all in the game here, alright? Now that we've got this situation solved and there's no danger, that's where I want y'all to park. Makes sense, right? Okay. Get my platinum pieces. I had the thought the other day, if they ever learn to use res shrines for themselves, this game's gonna get a lot harder. Pretty sure there's some kind of trappage over here. No? Okay. Let's just heal up. Got my buffs. Alright, you guys are on. Oh, locked. Locked. Oh wait, I got an item to help me pick a locks. Alright, let's get the gear back in place. There we go. Big boy, you need some healing. Big bear. You're not big bear, you're little bear. Gotcha. Alright, let's climb, climb, climb. Up we go. Up the DDO ladder. Hey, found something. Glad you guys took care of that for me. Appreciate that. else is there? Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's a chest. Wow, it's a weak chest. Sheltering, and that'd be great if I had wisdom on top of that. No. That chest was nothing. You had the door locked for that. Okay. Right down here. Do the hard side of this layout. Oh, Mary's doing some guild stuff. Huh. Bet my other guy's been pulled out of the guild. Coming at me from both sides, huh? Ah, he's sneaking up on me, huh? You guys got nothing on us. I mean, except for, you know, maybe superior tactics and an organized plan of defense. But beside that, you got nothing. All right, we'll do the short route here.
Your poor friend. I hope they get better.
You killed my friends. Oh. I let one get behind me. Check out one of my bears. Alright, so where's my bear stone? It's over there. Let's go get you back in the game. Woo. Reaper down there. We are going to sneak away before the Reaper comes out. Yep. Time to heal everybody up. Nothing for spell points either. This is the only shrine. Okay. Nobody's been dropping those lost souls that would help in this situation. Right. Carney Reaper. Okay, of all the things you guys are running to, this is the one. I can't get hit by this thing. Probably more than twice. Yay, we got him. Good job. Let's heal up. Best we can. Go back at. You know, 1, maybe 2 lost souls. Really great about now. It's like, I know what you need, and we're not going to give it to you. Trap here, I think. Is it back here? Or was I standing on it? I was standing on it. Makes sense. That's... thought I had something else. That must have been another tune. Okay.
The magic from the rune fades as Mars the Dynamo is slain.
The Dynamo. That's what I'm talking about. They're not a chest. I mean, I guess I'm at the top of the level range for this quest. I'm thinking, let's see, we're at, oh, 200,000. No, we won't level off of this quest. There's definitely not 200,000 XP in this one. Never touch the wall. I'm gonna ask you guys to take a little more active role.
The magic from the rune fades as Tinius the White takes his final breath.
Man,
Protect
That made that
Patrick the
easy.
Maniacal at all costs.
didn't even wake this guy up. Your group is full of team players, let me tell you. At least mine only stand down when I tell them to stand down. Can't forget to, you know, tell them to re-engage. So that's on me as a leader. Okay. Well, we could try and clear that one room. Yeah. Job, guys. I do have those healing, it's called healing springs that I haven't used yet. I suppose I could save some of my spell points for that. And yeah. Alright. This is the room I was referring to. Try and clear this.
Your poor friend. I hope they get better.
No, not the cat. Oh. It's either the cat or Little Bit is probably going to suffer most. Yeah. They're kind of under level for this. But they're who I had available, so. Alabaster Lioness. So here we are in Giant Hold, about to take on Patrick the Maniacal. I think Patrick is a very suited name for someone who's maniacal. No, I'm just kidding. I know a few Patricks, so if they ever see this, they'll, you know, they'll chuckle. Probably maniacally. Okay. Alright, so now, okay, Alabaster. Come over here. Trying to shrine again, and I don't want you to get ahead of me. Use that. Okay, so we got that room cleared. Just the room beyond. Now it's time to shrine.
Ah, nothing like a well-deserved rest.
Well-deserved rest indeed. And I'm going to take a drink myself. Headed in, but we're going to buff first. Not that there's a whole lot. I ought to leave Little Bear back here in case I need somebody to come grab a stone. It doesn't go well. We're going to need a backup plan. Okay, so let's give you resistance. That. Free movement. You resistance. A lucky cloak. I'd like to see a bear wearing a cloak. Or cape. That'd be, you know, strange. Alright. So let's give them some electric resistance.
That was
too,
fun!
because
I look forward to working with you in the future.
a lot of electric flying around. There's a lot of fire. There's a lot of Sonic. And no, not like tater tots. Okay, let's go there. Last one. Alright. Make sure I've got the right weapon set up. I do. Alright. And maybe one more set of ammo. I don't know how spent my ammo crate is. Alright. You, though, I want you to stay there.
A deafening hum emanates from the room ahead, rattling the door violently.
How do I get, like, he wasn't anywhere close to me, yet he's able to hamstring me. Or was I shot? Not that one. Y'all are brilliant. Your tactics are impeccable. They're a lot like my tactics. Hey, let me run to this guy shooting at me. What can go wrong? Mm-hmm. What's funny is when you can make them dance, actually. Oh, there you are. I see you now. So now, heal myself back up. Gonna happen. We're doing it. Woohoo. It can work. It could work. Alright, come on. I gotta get better healing than that. Okay. Oh, were you waiting on me to kill you? Thank you, I appreciate that. Alright. Not you. Alright, we'll get you. Okay, so who else is shooting me? Good grief. What is that? Exhaustion. I don't feel tired.
That was fun! I look forward to working with you in the future.
Okay, it's the future, so great. Let's do this. Ow. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Always appreciate follows. Great reminder there, Bot Dragon. I appreciate you saying that. Ah, that's the guy that's been shooting me. You know what? We're going to put an end to you. Like that. Okay, so hopefully that's the last time that I get hamstrung. Can't shoot that through that box thing. Ooh, I hear a lost soul somewhere. If the game doesn't lock up on me, I might be able to get it. Yeah, oh, it's up on that. Yeah. Of course, it's on the highest pedestal. Great. Can't heal myself because, well, that would be too easy. Of course you could. I'm 6 feet above you, but you're able to throw me off. That makes perfect sense. Elementals do not know distances. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to go hit that one first.
As the first gong sounds, Patrick the Maniacal curses loudly while ground shakes beneath his feet.
Okay, 2 gongs. There was a lost soul over here on top of this. Okay, Bill. Alright, I'll take it. Oh, my resistance went.
You notice the floor beneath Patrick the Maniacal is cracked and worn.
Well, you know, there's nothing they couldn't buff out, I'm sure. Maybe lay down some tile. Terracotta. Worst case, linoleum. Alright, now I'm getting all the lost souls. That's great. Yeah. It's better late than never, I guess. Always look on the bright side. Gong, gong,
A
gong.
large sonic blast resonates toward the ground beneath Patrick the Maniacal. He loses his footing as the floor begins to fall away.
Have a nice... Oh. Gee, there's no reason for y'all to be engaging with them, okay? Oh, is that a Reaper down there? Nice. Wow. Get empowered by some kind of reaper or what? Oh, now you somehow you dug your way out of that? Yeah, makes perfect sense. Are you? Oh, Eld or Errol? I thought you were a Reaper. You gotta look like a Reaper. No offense. No, don't fall in front of the Sonic things. Yeah. I mean, worst case, I could D-door out. Good grief. Oh well. Let's see here. I'm gonna get my Sonic buffs back. So we'll do that.
That was fun! I look forward to working with you in the future.
Except now we need to add cold to it. Okay. This. One. Okay. Oh yeah. Going to fight them with this wand. It's not even a good wand for fighting. Him I can make dance. A game where a computer will stay up. This would be great. Yep, it's taking a little longer than I would like.
The Aurum leader's death will surely hamper the efforts of the Storm's
It's
Eye.
done. Stephanie. Woohoo. Okay. I gotta say, I was a little worried. Okay. Got awful quiet all of a sudden. All right, well. actually got that, right? Okay, that's it. Wow. Well, we got some XP out of it. It's entirely possible next quest could level us. So let's go and really got to figure out why this is so bound up. Do this. You are there, right? It says I am. Okay, right. Okay, there we go. Making sure that this is actually... Got any chat? No. Show up? It does show up there. Okay. Making sure Trovo is actually working the way it's supposed to. As I said, we're streaming on Twitch, YouTube, Trovo, Live, Kick, and Rumble. I say YouTube, Twitch, YouTube, Trovo, Kick, and Rumble. And why do I do it? Because I want to get this game as much exposure as possible. And if I can, demonstrate that I can play this, anybody can. So, all right. Out of there. Let's say. Did not remember. Oh yeah, yeah. Trying to remember where I am. Okay. Giant hole. Storm Eye region. Six. 418 on the other races. I was looking at the giant hole thing and wondering, why is that counter going up? Because I'm not getting giants. I knew there was a simple reason. Up there. Need to get more giants. Here we are in Giant Hole. Killing dwarves. Yeah, makes sense. You might wonder why there's so many dwarves in Giant Hole. Well, I don't know. Let's see. It's right at almost 11. Liking this new headset. It's an RF rather than a Bluetooth. I was having issues with my Bluetooth until today when I went and got a powered Bluetooth switch or hub. That seems to have solved my Bluetooth problems that I've been having. Hey, that name, right? Dro. That's a great name for a giant droll. Where's Droll's chest? This is Droll's chest. And Droll had nothing. He had some goggles I might be able to use. They're astute. Let's look at the astute goggles. 10 in evocation. Well, that would be only 5 to disable device, so no. Since I already have it's 10. It's 8. That's not what I'm supposed to be wearing anyway. I need to put that back on. Need the sheltering. Feel shelter. Alright, let's see what's in the chest this time. I remember first life as a rogue. This chest, try my patience. Second life, not so much. Getting my 750 giants real quick. Well, real quick in the remaining time. I wonder, it's 750, 34K. That's a good distance to where I need to get. There's probably faster ways to do it. Okay, let's see. Did I do pop? Did that one. This. Version of the planes, just elite. I've not done epic elite. Okay. That's going to take a while. We'll go with that other plan about getting the giants. There's a few of them around here. Other races. We won't get to 750 on the other races. There's not that many. Not before we get to the giant 750. Especially if this computer keeps doing this. Would be nice to get a few more rares, but there's only 8. Not there. Oh, yep, that's what I thought. Miss finger something and be in the lava. Now everybody's down hit points. Yep. What did I say about playing in the lava? Nine left. Be more down here. Let's get back on Tiger and move along. Just 21 to go. Making great progress. If there's enough in this little area to push us over to 750. Let's get these in here. You guys mind getting up so I can annihilate you? Appreciate it. Thank you. 3 more down slope over here. Nimvind, thank you for the raid. How have you been? And thank you, Chief, for the follow. Appreciate that so very much. Man, definitely appreciate you. And Commander Bacon, thank you for the follow. All right. Since Nim's here, I want to do the shout out thing here. I know we did the shout out, but I like the visual shout out. Let's look and see what's on Nimvin's highlight reel. Hey. I still got to figure out why I can't hear this. Cool. Thank you. Commander Bacon is also a streamer. Let's see what his highlight reels. Yep, I did. That was the third of my tunes on Sarlona that has benefited from running gibbers with Voodoo. So yep, I actually got my namesake tune, yeah, into epics just so I can do that, because man, that gibbers is something you got to have, right? Let's do the VSO for where am I typing? Oh yeah, Commander. What have you been working on lately, Chief? Bacon 88. Yep. Well, this doesn't look like DDO, but that's okay. I know other people like to play, some people like to play other games in DDO. I'm not, I don't begrudge you that. So I appreciate the follows, appreciate the raid. Let's see, who's Baldur's Gate. Ah. We are in Giant Hold today, and I'm just trying to get the last 4 to get to my 750 on the Giant Slayer. Why? Because, XP. That's about it. And just finished doing the Aurum lair. And I forgot to bring a cleric, so that made it that much more fun. We're going to almost cap already. Okay. And that's kind of what, my thought was with this one. I don't know what Cormier has in its future. I know, probably leave it. There we go. There's my 40K. Still need some more to get to next level, but that's all we're going to do in here for now, especially without a Slayer pot. But I figure I'd get this one at least in the 30s so I can start doing some questing with others. Run legendary salt marsh. You got almost all of them, like 17 rares, right? That's a good run. We can do that. A Triang. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. We're just kind of finishing up running through Giant Hold, just doing Slayers. And I'm finished Aurum Lair. And I decided to just go and get my 750 Giants. How was your stream tonight, Triang? I caught a little bit before I getting on. Do the VSO for Triang as well. And DDO with... I love the pet cams. Thank you. Thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate that. We're inching nearer and nearer to that 50 people, 50 followers. Well, 26 to cap. Awesome. Very awesome. Oh, Mo Silent, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Saltmarsh set. Okay. Oh yeah. I want that repeater. Yeah. But not on this tune, for another tune. This one's inquisitive, so it doesn't really benefit from the repeater. Now, if they ever get to where it's dual repeaters, that might be fun. But that's going to be more like a gunslinger out of Pathfinder rather than DDO, I think. It'd be interesting, right? I think. Let's see, Wisdom 9 will. No, I don't need that. That'd be good to crunch, though. And if that's what's the best stuff I hear. And I don't want to intimidate. They're already coming after me enough. Nothing to help with trapping. Nothing to help with protection. 42 is a little better, I guess. And con 11. Thank you so much. Heavy crossbow from that thing. Yeah. Oh, was that one of the dragon reward box? I don't have that on this server, so I'd have to go look at that. Pretty much everything for the last year for VIP, if it's a box or VIP or for Dragon, it just went kind of into storage, and I decided I'd look at it later. But since I have been playing a lot of Inquisitive lately, more Grave Raid. Okay. I have to look at that. Let's just take those, because I can use those somewhere else. Pull those in there. Yeah. I think I've done Fire over Moorgrave a couple of times now. And that's one of the things, I got to get tunes, 1, to cap. 2, get them some Reaper points. And then 3, get them some gear. And I don't know if 2 and 3 is at the right order, but we'll see. I definitely appreciate all the patronage tonight. Okay, what are we going to do? We were going to go turn this, or I got to go crunch stuff. I got to make room. Yeah. Dream Element's jumping in here. Thanks for that. We have had several follows tonight, and they are greatly appreciated. Cormier stopped at 32. They got my mount. Okay, yeah. And that was good thing that most raids aren't done in Reaper. Yeah, true. That's true. At least not, yeah. Definitely, I'm not going to be doing high Reaper for sure in raids. So, but yeah, it does make leveling with R1 a lot easier, right? Get you some good XP, especially when you're in your now 7th or 8th life. Remember, it was just the 3rd life you had to, be worried about getting max XP. So I kind of like that. Let's go back to Stormreach. But yeah, I got my mount, and I kind of paused here on Cormier, and then decided, tonight we're going to come back and work on getting this one to 30 at least. And potentially an epic reincarnation. We'll see. And that way I can get some healing buff. That's really what I want from that one. And then do epics all over again. Then start working on Legendary Reaper. Me too, Chief. I mean, most of the stuff I do is solo. And I mean, I have run with people. I will join pugs every once in a while. Since my main tune is on Kyber, definitely when my guildie say, hey, there's, you know, such and such group is running legendary reapers, come join. You're like, okay, sure, you know, I've got my 15 reaper points, why not, you know, put that to the test and see how long I can avoid being a soulstone. Yeah. Yeah, I did grow up playing video games, but not definitely nothing like DDO. This is, you know, I remember Pool of Radiance. I remember, you know, I grew up in the late 70s, 80s. I graduated from high school in 86. And so my computer, a lot of my computer stuff was, yeah, we did Oregon Trail in elementary, right? Or junior high. Wasn't elementary, it was junior high. Yep, you do run from, yeah. Static group, okay. Because I can't zerg. Yeah, I'm not a zerger. I'm a flower sniffer by nature anyway, so I don't get the zergies, and they usually outrun me and are done with going into this next quest before I'm even close to finish with the first one. So, but as far as video games go, I mean, I had a few PC games. Our game system was ColecoVision, which, you know, not the greatest of the game systems. You know, it was a contender. 75 Japan. Oh, okay. Ah. Konnichiwa. I like to flower sniff a lot. I mean, I've streamed for, what, an hour and a half and one quest. Of course, solo and, you know, R1. And it's the one with one shrine, so you kind of gotta, you know, manage your, I knew that. I knew you were a Navy retiree, so yeah, thank you very much for your service, sir. Appreciate that. My dad was on USS Sacramento in Vietnam, AOE 1, and yep, but he left after his tours and his reserve time, and did a lot of good. Now he's living in southeast Texas, and I like the ColecoVision, but yeah, it didn't have some of the nice games that some of the games on television were better. It didn't have the breadth of selection of games that Atari had, of course. And so, okay, well, good for that, right? That was a bad situation. But yeah, he on the Sacramento, he handled one of the things that came to haunt him later in life was an exposure to Agent Orange in concentrate, as they would move it from the supply ship over to the. Okay, thanks for being here, Chief. I appreciate the follow. Yeah, but that Agent Orange nasty stuff came to haunt him with lymphoma later in life, so. Coping with that still. Again, thank you for all the raids. Thank you for everybody that chose to follow as well and hang around. We are on Cormier tonight. Why not? Oh, we're gonna go crunch. I don't have a cruncher on my ship, so we're gonna go to House Cannith and get rid of some inventory here. Got a few minutes left in stream, and well, I kind of came in tonight with no particular plan, and sometimes that's okay. You just kind of roll with the punches, right? So what do we got? We got all this stuff. I'm not going to crunch that one for sure. I'm going to hang on to that Kopesh. Who knows? Maybe I'll find somebody that can use it. The idea of a sovereign Vorpal weapon is, you know, intriguing. I wish I had more augments, of course. But the fact that it's a Kopesh and Sovereign Vorpal, give me a Ranger and get them proficiency in that. Heckfire. Or get a Cleric with the, was it War Domain? They get proficiency with everything. I think, right? That includes Kopeshes, I think. Have to look that up. Be sure, but I kind of remember it did. Sheltering and accuracy. It's hard to throw away, but I think eventually I will craft something better than that. Yeah, and again, I can't use that as much as the goggles for disabled device. This would be... No, I don't like the minuses. I've got to find some light armor so I can get my evasion back. Of course, not this light. Cloth, yeah. Want to have some armor class. Physical sheltering, no. If it were mithril, maybe. Okay. See, there's some of these wands I don't need. Not that I really need protection from... Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that was the lantern I was started to work on after I finished the mount. The lantern for my tiger. See, I don't think that humanoid soul gem's gonna merit anything. I could feed it to my sentient. Let's see here. Do I have anything in my quivers? Nope. Been really stingy on giving out ammo to me. Almost as stingy as giving out the Lost Souls and Reaper. So let's sell what we gotta sell. Add the junk. Lots of repairs. And I did die once. Fortunately, I had my owlbear to get me to the shrine. I'm gonna post this once and see if... Oh, not you. See if anybody's interested in this. Where are you? And okay, let's look at. Nope, no soul gems for sale. Okay. What the heck? Let's just do 1,000. Buy out for 1,001. Because honestly, I just want it out of inventory. Soul stealing. Oh goodness. Let's look and see if there's any armor. Yeah, we're gonna work on that. We don't have subscribers yet, Bot Dragon. Not yet. You're a little premature on that. I enabled something in StreamerBot. I didn't look at all the messages, or I didn't disable some of the messages, so some of the messages may not be appropriate at this level of my Twitch career. So, we'll see. In due time. Possibly. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. Roll with the punches. Let's see here. We're at 28. Gotta remember what level I am. Good grief. We are looking... Oh, we're looking at armor. I mean, we're looking at everything there, but let's look at armor. It needs to be light armor. hardy. Electric resistance, nah. Or hardy. I don't need a repair amp. Insightful fort. Definitely nothing named, is there? Con, vitality, death block. That'd be useful. Soul stealing. I could get a lot more of those stones to feed to my sentient. And there's the mithril. On 8. Which, yeah, no. I know with the last Fridays at 4, Cordo's comments about astral shards kind of set the forums into high gear. I took it as they're working on it. They're gonna look at it more, and some people really got bent out of shape when he suggested they sell all their, or use them up before the transfer. And I get it. Astral shards are not, they're not cheap. I think there's a way to convert them to something that is transferable, but that's just my 2 cents. Okay, so we're going to go get on our boat and call it a night. Thank you very much, everybody who came in, raiders who hung around for a little bit. I definitely appreciate you. A couple more, had a few more people follow. We're 9 away from our goal of 50 for affiliate, and so if you know anybody that likes to have a laugh, especially at my expense, welcome in. We're here Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 9:30 to 11:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, or Central Time US, and we're available here on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Trovo, and Rumble. And why so many? Just so we can show people DDO. That's the whole reason. I'm not looking to get to be some mega streamer or whatever. I just want to share this game that I like. Hopefully more people will join, and as more demand for the game goes or builds, SSG will keep it going. Who knows? Maybe we'll see 4K. Maybe we'll see at least 2K resolutions in the near future. How about that? And maybe we'll start seeing, how about we see drops on Twitch, some kind of cosmetic whatever that people might be enticed to join the game or check out DDO because they got something by watching Twitch like so many other games do. It could happen. They could do it. So anyway, have a great night. Hope you have a wonderful week. We'll see you on Thursday. Let's see if there's anybody still out there playing DDO. Okay, we've got Lopnell. Albie, no, that's not a game. Or not a person. That's Lopnell. Commander Bacon. Still alive? Really? Cool. Refresh that, sorry. Sometimes my stream manager gets stale. Okay. You know what? Okay, Commander Bacon. You know what? You get the raid. Been up for about 30 minutes, right? You're gonna be up for a little longer, I'm sure. So we're gonna pick Commander Bacon. Hang around if you like. And we're gonna go to our end credits, and we'll raid out when the credits have played through. Thanks very much for being here. God love you. Aren't you playing?